What is going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel, the Bear NecessiTCG. This is my first video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Pokemon Battle Academy. Now, this has been out for a little bit, and I thought it'd be just a great first video to test the audio, the video, and it's an introductory to the card game. Now, my background when it comes to cards is I loved any sort of cards. I remember growing up when I was like 5 or 6, I got caught stealing some of the Looney Tunes baseball cards. My mom made me go back and apologize to the store owner. And my first actual trading card game wasn't Pokemon. It was actually Magic around, I think it was 90, 94, 95. I remember Revised. I think that's the year that came out. But then when Pokemon came out, I started playing that, and I was playing it at the like Toys R Us and EB Games and all those random places that don't exist anymore. I played up until the until Jungle, when I kind of just not that I threw away my cards. My mom threw away my cards. They just disappeared. But I'm trying to get back into it. So I was at Target and I noticed that they were selling these for about $20. And I was like, oh, it has everything I need and has 3 decks. I know as a kid I wasn't playing it right. So I actually picked these up from Amazon because they were $15. And why are there 2? Because I accidentally ordered 2, and that's just what happened. So they sent me 2 of them. I don't really need 2 of them. I don't really know what to do with the second box. I'm thinking maybe once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I might just do a giveaway for one of them. But I know that's a long road because right now I'm starting at 0. So I would appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, left me a comment. And if you want to support my channel, use the Amazon affiliate links below and pick up one of these as a gift for someone that's kind of returning. Old, new, young, it doesn't really matter. This is a easy way to get in the game as far as it's been advertised. But let's just jump into it and open it up and see what we got here. And I'm going to pronounce all the Pokemon name wrong besides the original 151, just because I've been away so long. The only thing that I ended up doing was I did download the game, just the app version of it, played around a little bit, and then also Pokemon Unite, but I don't have too much experience with the new Pokemon. Like this guy playing soccer, I don't know who that is. That's someone new. But let's see. Read this first. All right, let's do that real quick. The box contains everything you need to learn how to play Pokemon trading card game. Just follow these steps and you'll be playing in no time. You can also learn to play by watching the tutorials on Pokemon.com/Battle Academy. Take out the game board and set it up between both players. Give the tutorial guide with Cinderace on the cover, the deck with the same image on it to one of the players. So it looks like it walks you through the very basics of the game, which is great, and that's kind of why I picked it up, just to see. Because again, I'm playing the game wrong. I know I'm playing the game wrong because I went in and I played the app version of it, and it's making me do stuff that I didn't know was possible. It's restricting things. So again, I was probably 10 years old when this came out. Actually, 9. And so I just wanted cards. I watched the cartoon or the anime, and I just loved it. I got a bunch of toys. Asked my mom for Pokemon stuff all through Christmas. Got the KFC stuff. Unfortunately, she did again. She gave all my stuff away. I don't even want to think of how much that would actually be worth. So the first thing we have is this game board. So let me just move some stuff out of the way. So what's nice about this is It's a thick cardboard. I thought the game board was actually gonna be uh, just just paper. I don't know why. I just assumed that they would be a little cheap. But all right, let's look at this. So this is actually pretty handy. It's got what you can do during your turn, your prize cards, the bench, all the different rules where your deck should be, just where everything should be. This is definitely a helpful way to get someone into the game. I know it can be a little daunting if it's your first card game. It was kind of daunting to me, even the app version. I was clicking around for a little bit. I didn't know how the decks worked. I was just randomly playing things and losing all over the place. So moving on, we have one of the Pokemon coins. There's a lot of flipping coins, like heads and tails, to do damage or effects and things like that. So this is a nice addition. It's a nice hard plastic. We have the deck tutorial guides for all three of the decks. So it goes through a tutorial of how to play, and then some of the cards that are in the deck. Very helpful, because again, the pre-made decks that are on the Pokemon app, and I keep forgetting what it's called. I think it's Live, Pokemon TCG Live. They kind of just throw you in there and just you have to figure it out. Here, it's showing you some basic turns and things you should do. That way, you're not just randomly playing things. So this is great to have for all three decks too. That's a nice touch. You also have the damage counters. Now, I used to use just little beads and everything as far as to keep track of damage when I was younger. Wasn't the best way, because when you do 10 damage versus 100, you just got a stack of beads or pennies or whatever. These are just little cardboard things, so nothing too fancy or great, but they get the job done. We do have a Pokemon Live redemption, so you can redeem that for some virtual packs. Since it is going to be given away, I'm just going to put this right back in here so someone can enjoy that later. Again, once I get to 1,000 subscribers. And the reason for 1,000, as most people know, is 1,000 is when you can monetize, and once monetization is there, then the giveaways aren't so bad. I spent $15 each on that, so $30 just to send away to someone. Not so great until my channel grows. So let's look at some of these cards. So all three of the decks do come with a V version. So this is the EVV version. Nice holo on there. They made the cards look so much better now compared to the base set and Fossil and Jungle that I'm used to. Other things that are different to me, and if you used to play then or collect then, I don't remember there being this energy. And I think that's dark energy, if I remember right. So we've got a lot of energy cards. And again, goes through just the basic deck. You got the trainers, you got the Pokemon. All this works together in unison. And I don't know if unison's the right word. It works together as a solid playable deck. Unfortunately, there's a little wear on that card right there. Not a big deal. These are just some uncommons. And the best thing about these, from my understanding and my research, was these decks are very easy to play and get used to. They're not overly complicated, just because this is trying to get you to learn how to play. Get a deck, grab some friends, family, and just get the ball rolling. None of these crazy, third, fourth turn wins or anything like that going on in these. This actually, the Eevee one's labeled as the advanced deck, and it tells you to play the Cinderace and the Pikachu one first before you dive into this. So a little more advanced, but still not complicated. Let's look at the last two. We'll flip through them rather quickly. So we got Cinderace. Someone correct me in the comments. But just looks like a soccer player. And all 60 card decks. This one looks like a fire one. Vulpix. I remember that one. That's one of the originals. So I'm trying to decide how I want to collect these. I'm thinking, because I don't want to collect them all. That's way too many. I'm thinking for my personal collection going forward, I'm probably just going to do the 151 that I'm used to. And then if I start playing the game more and start liking some of the newer ones, I might collect those. But I'm going to just start off with the basic ones that I know. Let's put that back. And last one is going to be Pikachu. Oh, another beautiful card right there. It's been a while since I watched any of the anime. I need to just go back and just opening these are bringing me back to my childhood. Until I start looking at all the other ones that I have no idea. But yep, another 60 card deck. More Pokemon that I am not familiar with. I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, you know what? I was such a fool. I didn't know that Blitzel was a thing and Yamper. The more I open, the more I'm gonna know. Same with playing. And I do enjoy playing Pokemon Live. It's really fun. I'm not good at it yet, but it's fun. Very different than Magic, because I remember growing up, I was like, oh, it's basically just Magic with Pokemon. But there's different tactics, different elements to it, and that's it for the actual box. This, while it's not going to appeal to the more advanced people who have been collecting for a while, like, who is this product really for? And I think this would be great for anyone trying to get back into the game that grew up with it, or maybe someone has a child, or you're trying to give a gift to someone that likes Pokemon and they're just becoming of the age to play, because you have to be a certain age to grasp and understand the rules to actually play the game. You can collect them at any age, but maybe once they're getting there, I would say, the game says 6 years old plus. Again, when I was that young trying to play Magic, it didn't go very well, and I was, destroying old revised and beta cards and things. I was a young child, but I think this would be a great addition as a Christmas gift or anything like that. Or maybe you just want to connect with your kid or your childhood and play a couple games. No need to go buy booster boxes and things like that yet. You can buy this, you can play, you can have many games, introduce it to new people. Maybe you live in a small community and you just want to share it. This would be a great way of getting started. And I'll probably keep one for myself if I ever feel the need to, have a couple quick games. But overall, I do think this is a great product for the price point, $15. If you buy it at Target or GameStop or Walmart, it's going to be $20. Just buy it online. Amazon, again, link is going to be in the description, so you can pick one up. And just remember, I know as an adult, we try to get the most value. So we're thinking, why pay $15 for this when we can go pay $15 for, let's say, 3 packs or packs of cards? And while you may be right on the monetary scale, like what if I hit big? What if I get a really, expensive card out of the pack, maybe 20, 30, 50, maybe a $100 card? Yes, that could happen, and for the money it might be better. These, because they do come in this box and they're all guaranteed the same exact cards, the same everything, these cards, even the V versions, aren't really worth that much. But again, you're buying this not to make money. You're buying it to play the game or to give to, let's say, a as a gift. And especially if you want to give it to a gift to a young child, they, if they're anything like me, value quantity over quality. I'm sure if you hand someone all these cards, that would be 180 cards to someone getting into it that's young, they're going to love it. They're going to look at all the pictures and get excited. But if you hand someone the same child 3 packs, they'll still be excited, but it's not going to hit the same. And I know this from a bad experience I had with Magic as a kid. I remember the older kids and even adults, because again, I'm 10. I'm at a card shop, and I remember one walked up to me and he wanted one of my rares. Now, I don't remember what that rare was because I had no concept of what was rare and what was not, what was a good card. And I remember they were like, "I'll give you 30 of these vampire bats if you give me one of those cards." And at the time, I loved it. I walked away. I was like, I have 30 vampire bats. Like, I got 30 cards. He got one card. And again, it pains me to think what that card was. I'm glad I don't remember what it is, because I would have been so mad if, I don't know, I traded a Black Lotus for 30 vampire bats. But I'm trailing off on just memories. I'm just very excited to get to opening more packs. And it's not just going to be Pokemon cards. There'll be some Magic. There'll just be card games in general. I really like them. I don't care what it is. Love opening packs. Love talking about them. Love learning the strategy. So I'm going to wrap the video up there. And just a quick recap. I think this is a... Let me grab the lid. I think this is a great buy for anyone looking to get into it and anyone that is looking for a gift to give someone that's brand new to the game. And with that said, I appreciate you hanging out, watching me unbox the Battle Academy, and there'll be more videos to come. Just be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see everyone later.